told you don't use a gun! I told you don't use a gun!
In tonight's top story, the attorney for the family of a man shot and killed by a Killeen police officer is calling for that officer to be fired immediately. This after graphic video surfaced showing what happened in the moments before 52-year-old Patrick Warren was killed in front of his family this weekend.
What started out as a mental health call turned into a man being shot dead. Now the family of Patrick Warren are demanding answers. And
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit y'all with another video. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope y'all having a very great week also. My day is going very good. We have a story, y'all. Yes, we have a story coming out of Texas by way of Killeen. And you would think with a name like Killeen, they lived up to their name, Killeen. Anyway, big shout out to all the great people in the great state of Texas, my home state. Big shout out to everybody in Killeen, Texas also, because this is not to paint a whole wide brush and point everybody out as being bad, because you have good and bad people everywhere. But what's troubling about this whole story is that you had an unarmed black man who was at his own home, basically going through some kind of mental health issue or whatnot. And you would think, you know, that the police would know how to deal with mental health issues, that they would have somebody at their station or on call, some kind of crisis intervention team, so that way when they're dealing with mental health, you know what I'm saying, suspects are people, citizens, that they would know how to react, and the first thing they would not grab is their taser, and then ultimately their gun, and shoot the mental health person. And also saying that, did we not just see?
We can take that place. And then do what? Heads on fire.
Buildings in the world.
What's about to happen?
What?
I'm pressed.
Hundreds of people, if not thousands of people, stormed the Capitol building, and not one of them, from my recollection, was shot and killed by police, and they was actually breaking federal crimes. So you mean to tell me that we have a group of people who really are a threat, you know what I'm saying, well, if they want to talk about domestic terrorism and all that, to national security or whatnot, you can label it how you want to, but they can storm a whole White House Capitol building, and they don't get gunned down police, but you have a man who's clearly unarmed in his own yard, in his own home, and he gets gunned down just because he was walking toward a cop. And we've seen countless videos of cops getting beat up by suspects. We don't see countless videos where police was getting shot at, and not too many times that we can recall that we've seen those people get gunned down. So why is it when you deal with certain color of people, certain races of people, this type of stuff happen? Now, I'm not the one to sit up here and be racist. You already know that for people who already watched the show for the last 4.5 years. I'm no way racist. One thing about me that I want to make clear is that when I feel you're right, and I can see that you're clearly right, even though, you know what I'm saying, you may have walked toward the police, but you have to take all things into consideration. Number one, the fact that this man was going through a mental health issue. Number two, the family called the police for assistance. They didn't call the police to come over there and ultimately kill their loved one, period. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot weigh every story as the same. You know what I'm saying? Each story has its own pros and cons to it. But what's troubling also is the fact that, you know, I'm sure I'm not the only one to have people in my family that have mental health issues or whatnot. A lot of us probably have that same issue. I mean, hell, it's amazing. All of us is not, you know what I'm saying, have something wrong with us or going crazy in this world, considering the state of the world we live in. Look at the things that goes on. Every day we're bombarded with killings. Every day we bombarded with violence. And also every day we bombarded with negativity. So it's amazing that a lot of us are not going crazy around here. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you have to have a strong mind and a strong soul and stay prayed up in this world, because you just never know what may happen. But I find it troubling, like I said earlier, that the fact that you can have thousands of people storm the Capitol building, police wasn't gunning them down, they had rifles and everything, knives, they was hurting people. Anyway, I'm not going to tear too long with this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet. I'm going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go. Justice for Patrick Warren Sr. Texas cop kills unarmed black man doing mental health check. And my condolences goes out to number one, Patrick Warren Sr. himself, and also to the Warren family. And also, I will put up their GoFundMe if you want to donate, or if you can or whatnot. I know money kind of tight for quite a few people, but if you can spare some money, you know, please help the family out or whatnot, because Patrick Warren Sr. was a working man. He lost his job during the COVID-19 outbreak or whatnot. So it wasn't like this guy was some kind of alcoholic, some kind of thug or something. Because if he wasn't, I wouldn't even make the video speaking highly of him. But anyway, a mental health call should not be a death sentence. Civil rights attorney S. Lee Merritt has said. And I feel the same way, because let me tell you something about my own story. I like to give my own personal stories to help reflect and navigate these stories that I tell. Now, I had a person in my family who's very close to me. I'm not going to say no name or his relation to me, but he suffered from psychosis. So when he was having a psychotic, like, kind of breakdown and whatnot, he wasn't even hurting nobody. He was basically just talking to himself, seeing things and talking to other people that wasn't there or whatnot. So a family member of mine, which I'm not going to say his name also, called me and told me, look, he went to the police station and he told the police to come get the person. My first thing is like this, okay, if your family member is having some kind of episode, number one, why would you first run to the police station when he's not no threat, number one, to you or your family and to himself also? So I said, did you tell him? He said, no. I said, why in the hell did you not tell him? So I had to leave my job, run over there and tell him, look, man, the police is on their way to get you. Because when people go to the police station or whatnot, if they don't flat out kill you right there or whatnot, or just don't worry with it, they will take you to the hospital, some kind of mental health hospital, and they'll put you on this top floor or whatnot, and you'll get some kind of evaluation. You have to stay there for like a week or two. But anyway, I went over there and told him, look, man, the police coming, so you need to chill out or you straight. You know what I'm saying? I really love this person. And he was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, well, did he tell you that he was calling the police on you? He said, no. I'm saying, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? They kind of made me mad. I'm like, how in the hell can you sit up here and go to the police and tell on your loved one or whatnot? Not so much as tell, but yeah, tell on your loved one. And you knowing the state of the world and what people are doing in this country and whatnot, especially law enforcement. So how could you go do that without telling him what you're doing? Maybe if you would have told him that, he would have snapped out of it. But this goes to show you that could have easily been my loved one also. But anyway, the recent police killing of an unarmed black man in Texas is under investigation by multiple law enforcement agencies as questions mount about what should have been a nonviolent encounter turned into a deadly shooting. And you would think that when Patrick Warren Sr. asked the police to leave, that he would just leave, get the hell out the man's yard. He's not attacking his family. He's not beating up the family dog. He's not poisoning the damn goldfish. Just leave. Now, we done seen plenty of video where people cuss out the damn cops, call them everything under the sun, and guess what? They get in their car and they leave. They be all in their face. So you mean to tell me that a man in his own yard, basically with his hands up and everything, you feel threatened by that? Well, it clearly shows, number one, that he was not being aggressive towards you. He wasn't running towards you. He didn't pick up any weapon. So number one, I can understand, okay, if you don't want him to get too close to you for your own personal safety or whatnot, you tase the guy. But why in the hell turn around and shoot him 1, 2, 3 times? Some people said 2 times, but sources said he was shot 3 times. So you know what the police shoot, most likely. They shoot to kill you. Anyway, now Patrick Warren Sr. was killed Sunday after an officer responded to his family's attempt to contact medical help professionals after they noticed his behavior changing at their home in the town of Killeen. So, also, why didn't you all send somebody over there? I'm sure most of these police stations, and if I'm wrong, you all let me know in the comment section, most of these police stations are supposed to have somebody with some kind of expertise or whatnot, or know how to deal with people that suffer from mental health issues. We done seen that countless times. How many of you all have turned on TV and seen a video of a cop or somebody talking a person out of committing a crime, or into turning themselves in, or basically talking them out of whatever crazy thing they had going on in their mind? We done seen that plenty of times. It's called a common courtesy house call or whatnot. Anyway, but it was still unclear why the Killeen Police Department officer felt the need to not only tase Warren, a 52-year-old man, again, who was unarmed, but actually shoot him to death. That's why I want to know right there, why in the hell did you shoot the man to death? I mean, did you feel that threatened by this big black man that you had to shoot him to death? Let's just be honest about it or whatnot, because it makes no sense. Because number one, you're there for a mental health call. You're not there to sit up here and play judge, jury, and executioner. People call you for help, but this is what happened sometimes when you send the wrong person over there to do a damn job. Ashley Merritt, the civil rights attorney retained by the Warren family, described an overly aggressive police encounter that places a spotlight directly on the still unidentified officer's reckless, hasty, and preventable actions. He also touched how perilous mental wellness checks conducted by police have become for black people in particular. I mean, that's the whole point I'm trying to make right there. Not trying to point the race card or anything like that, but we all know from ourselves and what we done seen. Unarmed black men getting shot down just for, number one, selling loose cigarettes. Number two, Philando Castile in a car with his girlfriend and also with his child. And also Tamir Rice. In that case with Tamir Rice, I think a couple weeks ago, they decided not to indict those cops also, which was a huge slap in the face, because it clearly showed this kid was in the park playing with a BB gun. Now, how many of us, when we was young, went outside in the woods or went outside in our yard or in a park shooting at birds or squirrels and whatnot with our little pellet guns, BB guns. So for the cop to drive up and 7 seconds later gun down Tamir Rice and it's on video, this goes to show you that justice is really blind. Maybe that's why Lady Justice wear a blindfold. Anyway, after the family called authorities for help and were told that a mental health worker was not available, a police officer was sent to Warren's home instead. Why send a cop by himself if the family called you for mental health, which means that maybe this one cop is not equipped and not ready to deal with this person. So why not send the cop over there with a supervisor or with another damn cop? So in case things go left, you know what I'm saying, maybe the other cop can talk the other cop out of doing whatever he was doing, even though that happens sometimes. Now, Patrick Warren Sr. met the police officer at the front door before asking the officer to leave, says the news report. When the officer refused, the press release said Warren's family came to the door to see him being tased on the damn ground. So when the man refused, because you got to understand, this man is not committing no crime. True enough, the officer's job is to make sure that the public is safe, that the people are safe. But why not call back in for backup or call your supervisor and ask him what you should do next? When the man asks you to damn leave, why not go get in your police car? Because he can't break your damn window or whatnot. Why not get in your car and wait for your superior to tell you what to do? That's when the officer shot Warren, then aimed the gun at Warren's wife, then shot Warren again, according to the press release. It was unclear how many times Warren was shot, but it was at least twice. From what I heard and from what I seen, it was 3 times. Go back and listen to the video. You will hear 3 damn shots, but this is what the news tell you also. Now, Mary tweeted a video footage of the incident encountered by an apparent home security system. That's why if you ain't got no home security system, please go get one. Now, this is a killing part also. Local news reports lack those other details, instead opting to provide the police narrative that seemingly places blame on an emotionally distressed man. But they failed to mention, number one, that this man was going through some kind of mental health issue, which means that he wasn't in his right mind. So we cannot treat people that's not in their right mind like people that's in their right mind. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make no damn sense. Anyway, like those same local news reports, a press release from the Killeen Police Department failed to mention why the officer decided to taser and shoot Warren. Number one, why did the police officer decide to taser and shoot Warren? Did he feel that threatened that this big, tall black man was walking toward him or whatnot? If he's that damn scary, he don't need to be a police any damn way. Now, Warren's family is demanding the officers fire and arrest along with the release of all body camera video footage. The Texas Rangers have joined the Killeen Police Department in an investigation into the shooting. In the meantime, another black family is left without the patriarch or any real answers because of preventable police violence. But it's a sad situation where you have a man in his own home suffering from mental health and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? This guy wasn't in no trouble. This guy wasn't breaking no law. He wasn't a threat to nobody, maybe to himself. But at the same time, you will have a cop come over there so quick to taser and shoot the guy. I mean, that didn't even last nothing but a few damn seconds, maybe 30 seconds or 20 seconds. But you mean to tell me that the Killeen Police Department did not have a mental health worker there or somebody who could have helped and went and talked to Mr. Patrick Warren, and maybe cooler heads would prevail and Patrick Warren would still be alive. But it's sad that we still dealing with the same thing that we've been dealing with all these years. But never forget this. How many times you turned on TV and seen a video of other people attacking cops, they don't get killed? And how many times have you seen the White House footage where all these people are storming the Capitol attacking people and none of them got killed? You know what I'm saying? Maybe a few of them may have got shot or whatever. But if anybody need to get killed, it should be people who are out here commit crimes and being the aggressor, not people who are suffering from mental health issues. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. Talk to your loved ones. Get your loved ones the help they need. And I'm not saying that all police are bad because I have police in my family. But what I'm trying to say is this. Weigh your options out before you do call. By the way, you all stay blessed. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. I'll see you all again soon on Trey King Show. Love you all. I'm out.